kick, but the first shots, Pneumonia might be getting caught off. Now both players under pressure. The flashes makes it difficult, but 7kick still is able to find an opener. HiGHLiGHTS finds one quickly, answered by NeoFrag. But look at where Fostar already is. There are two players in the balcony. They're going to be trying to run their way to the other part. And NeoFrag still there by 3, alive for now. Adams dead early. And maybe that could lead them back into the map with that kill from Kifida for sure. Now they got the numbers. Kifida shooting absolute rockets. It's a victory. It will be on the books for UNiTY. The hands of NeoFrag. With only HiGHLiGHTS, the one being able to afford a helmet, but the rifle from Demonia starts off on the right foot. Woozy down to 32, so even if they did find one back, make it a bit more difficult. The Frenchman stepping up to the platter. HiGHLiGHTS almost found the space. Mikey shoots him back. Now those are two eventually. Smokes in. Ayuto. Not really much left in Demonia. Strikes again. It's 3 for him already. And one of those last 2 is low, so he can probably still be the insurance policy, but he might be asked to do more. Polestar only has Berettas, and he's lurking in behind him. Trying to see if he may just find something here to get the victorious. It's a one-on-one. Pneumonia could not stick the landing. And Neo... Right now, it's a good start. Full start, not ready. Woozy taken care of. A TK coming in, and Mikey still able to find a little bit more, but it's left at a 2-on-2. The 2 B players see something here by HiGHLiGHTS, but NeoFrag should have that one for free for sure. Barrel spotted, and it's an easy shot. It looks like a 4th. Demonia, but a 4. But NeoFrag leaves. At least that means that Demonia could probably get a rifle, but he's heard on it. Hasty from UNiTY. Speed tried to be used. The MP9 loves close ranges, but too many players is the weakness. They do find the opener. A lot of damage, but no success. The op out in the open. A risky call from Woozy. And it could absolutely cost them, and it could also cost Demonia. And he goes out swinging. And he finds the initial down. Neo close on the side. The nade doesn't do much to boost to try to fish for someone. And he takes the one down. They know that Kifida is not that far off, but NeoFrag is able to hold for the one. And now it's all about NeoFrag. 10 HP. Sneak by through the smoke. That's one that he should be giving away. The next still on half health. Going to try to stick the defuse for the tap. NeoFrag goes wide, but so does Polestar. While he's able to track the spray, he cannot find the bomb. Right now is another time that the B control is contested. HiGHLiGHTS and Mikey on the B side with HiGHLiGHTS, and he's not using it. They're gonna peek into the numbers. 1 a second close. HiGHLiGHTS with his gun out. He turned the flash. 2 players peek in, and Adams with a lot to be asked for, but a massive multi-kill that he does find here. It gives a bit of a chance, but NeoFrag shuts that one down for now. Neo knows where he is. He doesn't know where the second player is coming from. He needs to beat it the second time of Boss King, but this time the Romanian holds the line. But he's more forward than Demonia in this one. And Demonia doesn't catch him initially, but it will eventually. And HiGHLiGHTS is the one that is going to go down. And they know that Demonia has closed the H. Just the remaining few. On to 7kick, finding the one. Back to a 4 on connect the kill. And now they're connecting the dots where they know there's a player at library. The smoke is going to make it complicated. But Polestar makes it easy. Lines up a shot to the head. A second from the player dropping by. And there's one more in the side itself that even Pneumonia chiming in will make it more than impossible. NeoFrag been doing so well. Up, out for 7kick. Early on middle, trying to sneak a peek. And he does find Morisco early. Still, 7kick does well. The HG could pop open. Smoke should allow him some space so he can play inside the coffins. Head of Mikey spotted, but quickly traded by Woozy. Those next 2 need to quickly get in the sight. There's a player in the coffin. He's trying to be there. That's right. They're softened even a little bit more. The op goes peeking. 7kick finds Woozy, and it's Neo in another clutch again. And this time, it's not gonna be complicated either. Seven kick is gone. It's another nade. The boost on the half wall could have found more. The team is making no stranger their intentions. The A side it is. Kefida goes on with the flank. It's a massive opener on Adams. Both start late from the balcony, and they're going to be none the wiser about it. Kefida could be the first casualty, but he actually turns around, finds that duel, and that is the door on the retake, most likely sealed shut. There is really no way about this one other than a 7th for UNiTY. And this half will probably end in their lead, and indeed it will. All 5 alive. Took them quite a while to get there. B side trying to explode in. Still got one more flash that they are a bit patient on. It's going to be late in the round. Nemanja finds one. Adams and Fostar makes it pretty clean, and the player in the side could not find a single bullet off the 12 to find the kill to save their lives. Well, doesn't really matter. It's against the grain, leaving this one up to chance. But with that first kill, he's gonna get a little bit more courageous, but only to walk in. No one really from the side of UNiTY is making the progression, but they can see the shadow, and it should be an easy one. And the trade from Uzi is there. Lovely setup. Stoppage from tier 1. Well, right now, kills going in the way of UNiTY. That's another one as well. Should have been easy for Neo, but Kefida is going to make sure that the round is sealed anyways. For Woozy to walk back into the site itself. 2 players from short, and they're trying to creep their way into the site. The MAC-10 gone. No trades, and Woozy goes massive, but Nemanja scores the 1, and the site now is under pressure. They know that there's one in pit. Second player in sight they are unaware of, but Nemanja still clears him out outright, and Morisco doubles down on the pits. It's a complete halt for illwill, as only Nemanja found anything in that take, and he's going to be frozen down to only 2. Get the job done, but I mean, I personally would be really surprised if that happens. But Mikey starts off well. The rifle still beyond the veil of the smoke, so it's not likely that it's not going to be playing. And actually, Nemanja is the one that fishes for the opening and finds it, so it becomes complex. A second rifle for illwill. They're closing in on Kefida. Mikey from the back end still finds his own. He's out in the open, but he sprays down for the 1 and could not get the job done. We're back to an easily 27 points of health. But eventually, bomb is in. Digits, punch, shots found, and a second for Nemanja. And it leaves Mikey alone in that same position where they have left the rest of the team at. And now we'll see if they can actually do more on the A site. Last time it was Nemanja, but now it's heavier from long. And Mikey got the chance to have a multi-man spray down, but only good for the 1. Morisco still up there, and he's the one that is going to shut down his execute. They can hear Kefida. Nemanja holding from the back of the smoke. Kefida have the idea that this might be the case, that this is what's happening. I mean, that is the question at hand here. And it's going to be Nemanja to seal off that 1. Only Woozy with the AWP in his hand, and actually going to be the team to get there first. Trying to break that timing. Plenty of time for illwill, but not that much util remaining. Woozy opens up this round. The T side up is trying to counter, but Woozy might find one more. A crucial miss. Tries to line up on the 3rd. He does so. Another chance, and Haji's the one that will take him down in the end. But there are still 2 more players in the site itself. Kefida holding the line. He's given 1. Neo still behind him. 1 on suicide. It's a tough goal to take, especially if you're an offer. But 7 kick delivers. 7 kick adds 1 more. And he's left in the clutch. And he will need to find all 4. 30 seconds. Mikey tucks in. Talk about a call to make. 7 kick aware of that position. Aware of the possibility. But could not pull the trigger. First, Nemanja, support of Haji. Apparently thought that he had the key to this kingdom, but Neofrag again. More. First time of this. At least of them keeping their inventories than the potential that you can see on the 3 players there on this site. Mikey might win this round outright in the long cubby. Woozy finds the opener. The bait and switch for Mikey, and he doubles down on it. Nemanja and Adams both down. Full start. Last time around, they were crew stack. This time, really looking like much. So far, slowed down. The buy a lot weaker. And WuNiTY misses. They're trying to capitalize. A flying HiGHLiGHTS, but WuNiTY is going to catch suspicion. Nemanja with one, switching to the AK, and it's going to be enough for him to find the site itself. The other two players, but then they combine together. We're looking at where they're trying to be. For kick it up. His own Molotov closing in the space. 7 kicking Nemanja. Doesn't have a lot of room to play for. And Neo with one. Neo with the second. This might be the round. It's all in the hands of Nemanja. 23 HP. Give it on the other end. They're both looking at the graveyard. And from the bike, he will take him for a ride. 7 kick starts off well. That's the opener there. The HE and the Mol. Going through the wall. Nemanja with another one. But WuNiTY holds on long. 7 kick still holds on the op. Does the same thing. I mean, it is good to see him actually holding the op and finding some success because, like I will say, illwill is a team that has been struggling. But if 7 kick can do stuff like this, who can say that they cannot win this game? And Mikey wanting to peek, but not into the op. Maybe so. Advantageous on the angle. Adams actually get away alive, maybe not. Yeah, Adams goes down, but guaranteed a round anyways. 7 kick just does this. Dance for WuNiTY. Fastest ever. And he's able to see the way too. Adams down. They've taken that one too hard. Nemanja trying to work against 3, but it's messy for the starter. Couldn't even get this ball rolling. And the next 2 will take care of HiGHLiGHTS. Only 7 kick remains, and any potential of the other part of the map. He knows where he is, but right now it is a chance. And Neofrag still gonna net himself with chance for them to find something. WuNiTY with the opener. Neofrag still there for support. Maybe WuNiTY needs no help. They deny Neofrag of any help, but at the same time, they don't press it on. It means that they get away those kills for free. Molotov to support Neo, but in the end, it's too little too late. So at least they... And Adams with a massive kill on Morisco. 1 player only on the site. Can Mikey do much? It's actually Polestar shut down. 7 kick with a rifle too. And everything has gone pristinely. So now need to be moved apart. They know that he's at short, so Polestar can get out. They need to find a kill though. WuNiTY, as quick as he is on the rifle on the op, it might mean that it is a death sentence for Polestar. Looking at library, it's the wrong part, but he knows where he's coming from. So he tries to go for it, but the time is already gone. So even if Polestar goes down, it will still been around for illwill to this day. Nemanja alone, healthy. Flash for support, but he couldn't get rid of Mikey. At least he wasn't his best. Maybe this is the time to make up for it. A player at long, a great start from Polestar. He's keeping attention onto him, and he will need to find more than 2, but he will be shut down because Kivita does the same. Another pair from Mikey, leaving 7 kick for his 26th, 7th, and 8th. And the op will peek him into it. Mikey successful this time around. Push forward. The op holding Boiler. But Morisco and Neofrag trying to push through as well. Great timing by Adams. What a time to come alive, and 7 kick as well have scored. And the remaining... And we'll see if it goes any different. HiGHLiGHTS holding. WuNiTY finding the 1, but he's left him 2 players low here. Nemanja might have done the job, but HiGHLiGHTS is also caught off. It's still a 3-on-3. They've run it back in terms of numbers, and they might take the offer out of commission too. It's a great position for Neofrag and UNiTY from being on the brink. Now they are the ones in the lead. Polestar got a smoke. Can it do much? 30 seconds left on the timer, and they will need to scale up quick. 7 kick got rid of WuNiTY. And the 2 riflers still playing the line. Polestar with 1. Neofrag rather healthy. Denied new box on the sandwich. No trade. 7 kick low on health. Holding the up. Neo once again rolling back. Risco starts off well. UNiTY still very open to playing that B side. Start trying to find a kill. Catches one with a util in hand. And Kivita still in play. You could definitely still try to make a nuisance in the apartments, but the rest of the team are working their way back on B. Nemanja with a smoke. Buys some time for himself. But Mikey finds full start. Nemanja in the smoke. Finds the one and is able to back away when it is regaining his strength. Side again. And Kivita is open. This should be a freebie. But can he find more? The spray down on the back. He finds the second Nemanja. And Woozy, known bomb on his back. You can just try to be patient, catching him while he's trying to go for the plant. It's a tap and a kill, and 2 more to find. They give him a 1v1 duel, but there's no time remaining at Nemanja. 27 from Nemanja, 27 from 7 kick. But it's HiGHLiGHTS and Nemanja to find success early on the B side. Kills taking away, that would have been a big call, alright, but... Well, Nemanja down. Such a great timing there. Anticipation. It's like 3 players in. Creeping. Elevation works against HiGHLiGHTS. The shots from Risco are excellent. And Adams looking to fish for something. Player planting. He tries to go for the denial, but it's a little bit on the right. Bomb down. In. There's a crossfire that is difficult to break. And 7 kick trying to take that duel. But Risco beats him to that punch with his flash. It's full star and Adams only. And the Molotov tightens the options, but there's still a player in dark. And the timer is running very low. Adams will go peeking. Unsuccessful. Full star trying to do the same, and it's the same result. Both kills for the T side. Difficult time for illwill. Like the actual entire ambiance of that ultimate music kit is absolutely spot on. But well, speaking of being spot on, it's Mikey. Success Woozy on the rifle of all things. Also doubles down on full star, and Nemanja just does this. Can't even say anything about that. If he can find a kill like this, then sure, but he's gonna go down for Risco. They chimed in from the balcony. They got the ace site, and it might just have to be a save here. Able to find a defuse. All 4 out. 6 players, all remain alive. Can I speak of how highly I think Woozy has been doing in this one? They open up the smoke, and Mikey takes care of Nemanja. A second time that we see a push that's gone wrong. Risco in the balcony. Going down the apartments. Might want to speed his way. And 7 kick save this round. The real question. First shot on point. Mikey closer towards short. 7 kick holding across. And he misses the first shot. But they're unaware of Adam's position. He drops down. Needed to find a multi-kill there, but couldn't do much. And now it's a plant with an HP situation that is unsettling for UNiTY. But a smoke to give them some sense of security. Mikey and Neil tucking in. A big peek from HiGHLiGHTS, who finds the one. The Frenchman looking to clutch it on, and he is going to find them both. Well, UNiTY still in the lead. And Neil Frag and keep it up. They're going to be taking a brunt of damage, but Woozy shuts down the money complete. Play from Coffin, and the second from Newbox. So I thought that there might be a Molotov, but Kivita's given free reins. And while Neofrag is traded, they're waiting for the second player to show himself. They see the Opper. That's the bomb down in the open. And it might be the round done. 7 kick done as well. And his full start finds himself in the church. But they're just taking him there for schooling. So even if he does find the kill, does not mean that they'll be escaping from their fate. It is match point for UNiTY. Take a risky peek. Woozy established on short. The flash to take him off his game, but he's hiding by the pillar. He's still tucked in. They found the one. Woozy still will have his say in this round anyways, but Adams trades him quickly. And it remains to be another equal opportunity here. 2 players on each side. But the A site is where they're trying to go. The player is still in the pits. There's a trader that could happen, that could pop out, and Kifida still gets the job done. And it's all about 7Kick, but he is going to be taken away by Kifida. Choosing the map, so UNiTY. Right choice here on the CT side, and they will not be able to find much at the start. Pneumonia finds a pairing. So UNiTY still trying to take the timing. The Molotov could be valuable. The HiGHLiGHTS gone back to a 3-on-3, and they're a little bit occupied with the player at the stairs, which might make it easier here at spawn. I say that, but they turn around. Morisco still finds a pair. And it's Pneumonia late into this round with a Glock in his hand. Needs to find a finale, and it will not be for him, but the time is still too far gone. Chance maybe. On the other end, Pneumonia caught off by Neofrag, and Fostar is nowhere near to trade. Now the rest of those players at middle could be under a lot of pressure. 2 more close. They'll need to find their kills, but Neofrag and Morisco will get no prisoners from that part of the map. HiGHLiGHTS most likely just have to keep it away and keep it safe. Uzi is going to be able to score that one here. Neofrag again. Adams continue to suffer, much like he has in map 1 and this map 2. Still Pneumonia producing the goods. Morisco finding the one, but this time his counterpart at stairs is traded, but he will find one more again. Be great. Full start. 7 seconds. It's gonna go for a plant. It will be a bolster for their economy, but it will not be the case as Kifida from the apartments work out for the better. 7Kick, first face in, no flash, so they'll need to trade well. 1 player down. They know that the AWP is there and they cannot press him on with the Molotov, but he doesn't find much on its end at least. 7Kick holding that line, and Neofrag and Mikey taking the duel again. That mid play is immaculate from the side of UNiTY. This has been picture perfect. Every angle played.
Counter-terrorists win.
Come on, to hold the lining. He needed to find that kill. So, Neofrag in a tough call. One from 7Kick, still 3 more to go. Stopped at the upper duel. Uzi best him, and
Counter-terrorists win.
good work from Uzi again. And well, illwill outside. Out of space. Could have caught Neofrag off guard. It was a necessary duel to switch out the intentions, but Morisco, still him and Neofrag are the real concern. Pretty solid play. The UNiTY stopped in their tracks. They still got the numbers advantage, but behind Ticket. Taking that duel, full start flashed off. They have the idea, but they cannot seal off full start. And the Ukrainian still holding for the line right now. Know that there's one at connector. It's a dangerous duel to take. But he's bought some time, allowed 7Kick to maybe take a duel, but he was not ready for the next. And Pneumonia is just deleted. At Prit. Pneumonia this time finds the opener. That's Uzi. But Mikey trades. Neofrag is low on middle, so they are actually able to find some space. And HiGHLiGHTS found the one. Mikey. The massive kill to find because there are still 2 more in middle. And leaking. Neo patient, waiting to see if there's going to be an extension. Not to be the case. But this time, the shot enough from HiGHLiGHTS for the first time. And probably the angles are also aware of from the other side. And with the 3rd player being in con, even if Adams have fell down to Kifida, this is pretty much a done deal. So it's 4 on the T side for illwill. This one is emphatic. But done for illwill. On the B side, Postal are unsuccessful. There are players on shore, but they have not been able to find a kill. And he will still be able to find the one before going down. Adams, not a lot of bullets left. This time, he is going to find a kill. Able to reload, going on to the next. Mikey, successful, and the Glock is completely a pea shooter for Kifida. 2-on-2. A flank from the apartments might seal the deal on this one. The timing, great for Pneumonia. And too many players from Morisco to handle. Right now, UNiTY without a plant, there's nothing that they can do. Meat on the table is what they are, and Haji's farming. My man is a carnivore. Kifida might get away with a freebie. Oh, he might have get away with the one. I mean, it's better than nothing. A little bit of damage. Pneumonia trying to hold the line. Adams with the opener. Pneumonia only with one. There's still an advantage for illwill. And they're trying to stretch it. One atop of the palace rafters and the other finding the kill from Ticket. Nothing to be found by Kifida. That is a round over. At least some consolation in those two kills. The bomb is nowhere near where was he playing at. And Haji naturally being a rifle. Now Sean, 7 kick. That was a risky play. There could have been a player in the underpass. East side again. And it is Pneumonia trying to play Adams late in the round. 7 kick found the one with the op. He's still holding the corner. A player on 2 dropping on him. They spot the barrel. They know where he's at, but they cannot get rid of him just that easily. Quick from 7, but even quicker from Mikey. It's a 2-on-2. They'll need to get the ball rolling. If they're holding the line in the apartments, they know that Adams is close, and they might get him for free. Now it's all on Pneumonia. The Molotov smoked off the HE. Pneumonia is trying to isolate those duels, but they are holding the right line of sight. And Mikey gets... Let's see how it would actually, considering Pneumonia's level of play, he can continue to bring this output. It might be very easy for illwill to return to their usual form. Oh, Morisco definitely had a chance to get rid of 7 kick. That would have made this round easy. He still got the numbers advantage, but it's not over just like that. The other side of the ticket booth, they're waiting for his presence. They're gonna peek into him eventually, even without seeing him. They clear him off, and Morisco, caught on the other side, cleared off the bench, and now it's only the op remaining. Both players very low, one on a single point of HP. It is 15 for Neofrag, but he cares not. Oh, there's Pneumonia dead. Again, that's the thing about Pneumonia in this game. He likes to be aggressive. He likes to take loose fights, but UNiTY seems to have had his number. Its conclusion. I just want to say, if you think that there is any sliver of a chance of a game 3 or betting partner, and all new members signing up will get our part at the weekly promotion, use the code CCT35 and you will get $5 a day for a total of 35. Now actually we'll have enough to afford to drop for a teammate and get most of all expired. Neofrag sees a player. They're trying to play for the bait and switch from Khan, and Pneumonia finds one. No trade, but Mikey holds on for the next. It's the players on the A side that are the most successful. But now, another real test for Morisco. It's him and Mikey valuable for the T side, even if they ended up losing. Because there are 3 more rounds for them to play, but this round might already be over. Morisco, kick with 10 seconds. So again, like comparatively, it's been a quieter game for him, but Haji's the one that is confined around in the limelight, but right now Neofrag, he's making a real threat. Presence at the other side. Adam taking Neofrag off. 2 players on that line. And illwill are actually doing great in locking down the round. Adams with 1 more onto Uzi. And it's Morisco again, this time against evasion for Haji. Morisco deals with it well, and the second 2. And considering their economy, it's not too bad at times. And it starts off well for illwill. Polestar with the 1. Pneumonia doubly aggressing. It's almost a PK between Haji there. He is also almost got 11 HP for Haji. A player trying to spray him down. And Woozy finds the 1. 7 kick with a skill, but it's back to a 2-on-2. And the stairs are mollied off. Run all the way back to B. And Kifida, if he finds a kill there, that would have been something. But now, a completely different approach. To the B slide, Woozy goes. He has to clutch for OT for this game to end in a 2-0. With the bomb planted. You know where he is. And the molly for Car. But he's going to try to peek them. There's only 5 seconds there, and the op is going to hold it off. So we are still alive. And once again... Adam starts again. Illwill. So right now... Chance maybe for Mikey, but Haji catches them off, and there's still middle problems. In regulation, has been a very different game. Pneumonia anchor in the site now. Shouldn't have too many problems. It's only Morisco left, but that second kill is kind of brutal. He can make... Adams is going to see that one off. No crosses. Pneumonia in middle, but now 7 kill on a rifle. Not enough. Usually his traditional weapon of choice. And he started off with the opener. Bait and switch. What a shot from 7 kick. And it's all locked down. Uzi maybe have an op in his hand, but even the first kill is going to be too difficult for him. Haji, double aggression in middle. Playing the underpass tonight from Mikey, so they're able to take a clean duel and attempt at a trade. Uzi taken down 2. It's only Morisco to find any success. And as we've said, 1 Molotov, a second, and a flash. Nothing given to Mikey until full start. Is occupied with the player at A. And it gives a chance for Morisco and give it up, but they could not capitalize enough. So 1-on-3 now. There's the opportunity here, but even if he tries to run, I just spot him. Goes wide, easy peeks. It's 3 for illwill. Chance that Mikey will take over. Woozy with another. Maybe that defensive setup is it. Woozy still posted for full start. He peeks in. Support from Kifida, and it's enough for UNiTY to get a 3-player advantage. Right now it's looking good for UNiTY. Not a single player. And it is going to be their round, their game. A player on the backstab anyways, and the op is posted. And Mikey will not miss a beat. So smart from Morisco to tuck away. He goes up into the stairs. They know where he is, but he catches Haji off guard. It's an alternate angle for him to play, but instead it's just a pick and roll. And Woozy finds one more. Quickly traded, but the second op gives no quarrel. Otherworldly. In this world, maybe there is a kill. The 5-7 could have had a problem, but thankfully, both op shots did miss. John Haji with the one we were talking about. It. This is the round where it could crumble. Haji with one more. It's Morisco and Woozy. And illwill looking. Close off this one. Morisco late. He spots the one on the apps. Couldn't find him. It's an off on the bench. No, just a rifler and full start. Cleared off. Riflers on everyone else. Morisco. With those kind of shots, he's letting Woozy have a go at this game. Timing not the best. 7 kick trying to sneak out. Spotted by Woozy. The Molotov to listen his angles. He has to go on the outside. Woozy has to peek him. And with the off, he still swings wide and he actually scores. Be much given. Allows Neo to be inserted. But if you look at middle, 7 kick got support. There's still a pneumonia that they need to play for. And one from Neo Frag. A double kill on that side. Woozy shuts everything down. It's only Haji to find some momentary respite. Now, illwill again, a slight, but this time a bit more defensive from UNiTY. Morisco with one, but only that. Haji trades well, but full start taken care of. Haji has taken himself to a good line of sight. Akivida's a little bit late, thinking that there might be a late rotation. The great shot from Woozy. And now it's just Haji, who is going to be caught again. So 5 rounds. Great start here, maybe, but UNiTY could be getting caught. That's one. Neofrag trades for the next. Does he have supporter? Will he have to peek dry? He does not have any trades, so Nemanja gives the advantage for illwill. While trying to press on the B side, Give It Up does great to find the kill. But the problem is, he really needed to find a little bit more. And now they're waiting to see if they can find an angle, a shoulder from 7kick. And finally, the Strider just found the answer.
Terrorists win.
It will be CT slide, and it was 4 straight as well from UNiTY. They had a lot of success at times, but right now they're peeking Nemanja dry. Usually the man to find multi-kills. But there isn't really much else for them to be done. 7kick shuts down Neo. That could have been the difference maker. 7kick is posted. He's ready. Give It Up. His barrel spots. 7kick will not let him have the light of day. So, as it is, an easy round to seal off. A lot of time with the smoke cutting him off. Doesn't even have a flash to walk out of, so it's pretty easy for HiGHLiGHTS to find the kill in the end. Dance. This line of sight, Nemanja again, but this time successful from UNiTY. They got their numbers up. He really wants to keep them in this game in any way he can. But it seems like Polestar will not be able to stand the test of numbers. There's a way for them to accelerate him. The slide is massive there from HiGHLiGHTS. That's a blunder. He needed to find that kill. Now there's a real chance for them on the other side, but that's the bomb! There's no time. It is a 2-on-3, and they will need to reclaim it from the depths of middle. Adams tucking himself there at top mid. No util to crack him out, but a shot from Neo might made him the savior. 7kick against UNiTY, all 3, and they are enough, and they will. Well, Nemanja again. How many times with the off the right angle to hold? He's got a smoke, but he's gonna be peeked by his counterpart. Neo frag there. Not up to this task. There's still one more player in the site. Morisco clears HiGHLiGHTS off without having a single save. He gets to stay safe. The rest of the team are planting the bomb down. 7kick expanding. And Woozy is not ready. He might be catching them off guard, but it's a great opener for Woozy. 7kick is not peeking. He's gonna do it all with the rifle. A triple kill for a man who's usually the AWPer to put his team to 29. But 7kick, who's usually a rifle and now grabbing the AWP for a chance, is trying to bring this game back. This HE is enough. Morisco does not need to peek and find a headshot. He can just keep it simple. That he does. Peeks, slow down the pace, finds the shot, and it is the 19th indeed.